What's up guys, I'm Tom. Welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm working on this beautiful M4 today. I'm doing a ceramic coating on it. I'm just in the final stages of finishing. This paint has been super finicky. So I was trying a bunch of different combinations. My usual polishing pad and the Meguiar's 205 was just marring the paint just a little bit, and no matter how much or little product I used, how fast or slow I went, it just wasn't finishing the way I really wanted. So I decided to try. I noticed the cutting was finishing pretty well, but not quite perfect. So I'm actually using my cutting compound on a polishing pad to do my finishing, and it's actually coming out really good. I'm doing this front bumper right now, which, as you guys can see, the shapes on this are just insane. So I'm just sticking with the 3-inch machine all the way on this front bumper. But I decided after I do the bumper, I'm actually going to go back and just button up the hood. I'm going to use this combination over it because I just wanted to get it a little bit more perfect. So I'm going to bring you guys down to the bumper, and then I'll bring you back in when I'm getting ready to apply the ceramic coating, because it's going to be about 40 to 42 degrees while I'm applying it. So I wanted to kind of discuss that too and show you guys how it's working, if it's working. So let's get to polishing. So I realized how silly it sounded after I said it, that I'm going to do the bumper before I go back over the hood. So I am going over the hood first, using the Rupes yellow pad. And again, I'm going over it with that fast correcting cream, and it's taking all those little tiny marks that the 205 was leaving on me. So I've come to the conclusion, I think that the paint is soft and the 205 is just clogging up too quickly, you know, no matter how much product I'm using. So I'm actually moving the machine, my arm speed, at a pretty fast speed. The machine I'm keeping on 4, and I'm just making a couple section passes, and it's taking the rest of those little marks out and getting it done. So I also wanted to show you guys how little product I'm actually using. It's working out well. Sometimes when you have an issue with paint finishing out, you just got to keep trying different ways until you get the combination that's working. And sometimes you just got to think outside the box, and polish just isn't working. So I wanted to bring you guys in, and that's what it's looking like after using the the cutting compound on a polishing pad, which is way odd. Not normal at all. As a matter of fact, I've never done this before, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta experiment and figure out a solution. Alright, so I just finished 2 coats of CQuartz and then topped it off with some Reload, and this thing is looking sick. So I wanted to talk to you guys about applying the ceramic coating in the cold weather. I thought I was going to have more of an issue than I did. I actually like applying it in the cold weather because I was able to do 2 or 3 sections at a time because it was taking 5, 6, 7 minutes to flash and set up. So I was able to do, you know, a panel of the roof on the driver's side, a panel of the roof on the passenger side, and then come back and buff off the driver's side and kind of leapfrog around the whole car from front to back, from left to right. And it still took a long time. Doing a correction and a ceramic coating is never a short process. But I kind of like the way it came out. I also felt like it was a little bit easier to buff off because it didn't set up quite as quick. Another cool thing is the little micro suede applicator cloth actually lasted the entire car because it never crusted over and hardened up like what I've experienced doing ceramic coating on the other end of the spectrum when it was 85+ degrees. So I am really in love with the way this car turned out. This Nardo Gray is an absolutely gorgeous color. Even though it was a little finicky to work with, I actually found out it's actually an Audi color that Beamer used in a limited capacity on these 2020 M4s. So I'm going to show you guys a couple stills now, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.